Coming to you live from the center of Hollywood, California. What were you thinking? With Aaron and Scott. Real talk behind closed doors. It's not just about stupidity, but everything else that comes with it. High octane, energy driven, in your face. Get ready. It's Aaron and Scott.
And here we are. And we welcome all of you to our show. And you okay there?
Yeah, these fucking mics are shit.
What are you talking about? You should be happy. You're sitting in my spot.
Well, your mic's
because of
fucking
this light.
shitty too.
So now I'm taking the studio light on my face, and I'm going to be sunburned and get cancer.
Just from a light.
Yeah, just from a light.
I think it'll be fine. You have a fancy thing
Which is
behind
why
you.
you're sitting in my seat.
Yeah, I don't like the lights.
Yeah, I know.
And last week, sorry, a few people told us that I guess I looked a little dark. I was going for the Isaac Hayes look.
Well, you were all black.
Well, I know. I kind of blend in with this. I probably look like one of those characters that just kind of
Blend
pops onto the scene.
blend in with the background.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamal. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How about you?
Fine. Thank you for asking.
That's always good.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. So we don't have anybody on tonight.
No.
They finally all got tired of us. Well, it's just us now.
But you know who we do have somebody coming on the show?
Yes.
Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
I'm sure a few people know about them.
Who doesn't know Quiet Riot?
Yeah. When are they coming on?
We're shooting for next week.
Beautiful.
Yeah. But I will I will
nice.
tweet it out. But yeah.
Tweet.
You
tweet.
I will tweet.
Little Tweety. Tweety and his little Twitter bug.
Oh, man. So I'm at the gym today. I don't think there's a day that goes by at the gym that somebody... Are you okay? Holy crap. That wasn't the longest
I'm
sigh.
just listening.
Tell
me about your gym experience.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. When I first met you at the gym, you were always bitching about people, you know.
It's because people generally bother me.
Everybody bothers you. But what I'm saying is I was at the gym today. I didn't think it was possible, but...
Somebody bothered you?
Yes. Somebody always bothers me
Imagine that.
when I'm at the gym, right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm in my own little bubble, right?
Yeah.
Just be courteous. You
And
know,
everywhere
just
you
be
go,
polite.
there's
And
a needle.
Yes. Just poking me.
Just leave me in my bubble. Don't fucking bring your needle this way. I apologize.
Don't pop it.
I have a potty mouth. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
try
do.
and clean that up.
Yeah.
Why? We don't need to do that here. Anyway, tell me about your fucking needle.
Well, someone popped my bubble.
How'd you let that
Well,
happen?
no. I mean, what I was going to say is I didn't think it was possible, but today while I was on the treadmill running, there was a man next to me who literally was having an orgasm and actually climaxed while running.
What does that mean?
Because you know when you're running, he kept making the treadmill go faster and faster, right?
But that's a different sound than fucking.
Well, okay, when guys that lift weights, heavy weights,
Yeah, they groan.
They groan,
But they don't
But
do
I tell you,
things.
some guys that are lifting weights, they make orgasmic sounds.
Interesting. He was doing that?
Well, he was when he was running.
That popped your bubble?
It was just irritating because I was sitting there, he was next to me, and I was running for 30 minutes. So with 30 minutes, I was hearing,
What a goober. Did you say something to him?
no, well, I didn't.
Why don't you lean over and say, would you just come already? Jesus Christ. And then leave.
No, because then he was going,
Oh, now?
no, then he sounded like, then he was doing like the, what I call the horsey, which is the kind of a sound effect that he was doing. And then he did the final. Jamal, don't we have some orgasmic sound? I thought we had something.
Jamal, you were pretty good
Come
with
on,
the...
what are the sound effects? I was waiting for something to come in.
You need that thing that
God.
comes in and goes,
I think we do have some.
Yeah, I know we do.
There you
Yeah.
go.
But now, can we fast forward? Let's get to the end of her climax.
I don't think we can just go to the end of it.
Okay.
Just pretend
this-
you're working out.
okay.
And here's Aaron.
Okay, I'm running right now.
Aaron.
This is what I'm hearing next to me. Oh. Yes.
Not as sexy, though.
Now it's getting a little faster. It's going faster. Yep. This is what this guy's doing as he's running. Heart rate's going up. Yep. He starts getting louder. This is what this guy's doing. Yep. Yep. There we go. Yes. On the treadmill, Scott. On the treadmill. That's exactly what I was for 30 minutes. It was the longest orgasm ever.
I told you he's good with the sound effects. Gotta love that boner at the end. Oh my God.
But
Okay, so he did this for a half hour.
Yeah.
How old was this guy?
in his 40s.
And was he in shape?
He was okay, but he was just, when you're breathing, obviously your heart rate's up. You are making sounds, but this guy was doing what she was doing.
What a weirdo.
It was just irritating as hell. I mean, what would you? Okay,
I would have said something.
what would you have said?
I don't know. I had a lady. I was talking to a friend of mine one day. I'm on the fucking treadmill, and this lady looks up at me and says, "Could you keep your voice down?" I said, "Where do you think you are?" I said, "You're in a gym." And she's watching her little television show on her monitor. She goes, "I can't hear this." She had earphones on. She goes, "I can't hear the TV over you." I said, "Well, then, hun, go home and sit in your living room. This is a fucking gym." Then she says to me, get this. Then she says to me, "What's your name?" I said, "My name's Go Fuck Yourself." How's that?
There you
That's
go.
exactly what I
Yeah.
said. So what would I have said to the guy? Something along those lines.
Go fuck yourself.
For starters.
That's probably what he. Well,
I probably would have
doing.
unplugged his machine, watched him,
And you want
and
to,
he would have fallen.
Had you said that, he would have said, "That's what I'm doing."
You got me on that one. That's where the plug comes in. You unplug their
That
machine.
was the start of my workout. Then I went upstairs. Now there's this one guy who he walks in. He's in shape, no doubt about it. Think of Mr. T, right? Like, he was like Mr. T back in the 1980s. Rocky Balboa. This guy's wearing his beanie cap. I mean, black guy, ripped, rubs himself down with oil. He's just glistening, and he's like, "Yeah, man," just like he walking, strutting, because he knows he looks good, right?
Yeah.
And he's telling everybody he looks good.
Yeah.
I look good. That's what he's saying. I'm looking. So he goes into the weight area, and he likes to talk to himself when he works out, as if there's nobody else around working out. But he's got to talk to himself. He's got to amp himself up.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's working out, this is what he's doing. "Yeah, bitch. Yeah, man. Start working that shit."
How old is this guy?
He's probably in his 40s.
By that time, I'm serious, Jamal. By that time, everybody should have learned. like the guy before, Orgasm Man, and now, Mr. T.
Right? But when I say Mr. T, because he was doing the, like Mr. T is Mr. T. Talking like, yeah. Beautiful. That's what he's
What time
talking
of
like
day
that.
was this?
It was around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, this is the reason the crazies are in the gym, because they're not hireable. No company's going to hire
What do you
these
do?
people.
Yeah.
You don't hire
What do these
them.
people do for a living?
It doesn't matter. They're in the gym because they're insane and they're not hireable. You cannot hire people who act like fucking crazy Mr. T and fucking Orgasmic Sam. You can't do it.
That was the beginning of my workout. That's what I dealt with today at the gym.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I had to put up with.
And you're not even at Gold's, right?
No.
That's not even
That's
at Gold's holiday.
24-hour fitness.
Yeah, we're Gold's, where the real crazies go.
And
he's just telling us about the mild crazy.
normal
I'm at
crazies.
the super sport club. This is the high end.
Oh Jesus.
That's what I'm dealing with.
This is crazy.
So I'm a little nutty tonight.
I didn't have any excitement at the gym today. Nobody really.
It's a little jealous. I don't know. The guy got off, and then Mr. T was upstairs, looking good.
I remember a guy one time. I was at the gym, and there was a guy who used to oil himself up.
Yeah.
And I actually went up to him. His name was Al. I can say that because I'm not saying a last name. He was a
Right.
power lifter.
Yeah.
Short guy, maybe about 4'2" and about 4 feet 2 wide, one of those idiots. And he's doing his powerlifting, but he had oil everywhere.
Yeah.
So when he would do his lifts, he would get oil all over the bars. His hands weren't oiled because he'd have them chalked.
Oh, sure.
But his legs were oiled, and he's pulling up his bars
Well,
again.
that's nice for other people when they sit
I said,
down.
Al, I said, look, I said, you're getting oil all over everything. I said, do you need to, you got to grip the bar when you're working out. You can't have oil. Nobody oils their hands.
What is
People,
the point of oil?
Well, because he wanted to look beautiful.
You look good when the lights hit
Now,
you.
here's
Yeah.
the thing. He's 4'2", and he's 4'2" wide. He doesn't look good because he
Yeah.
kind of looked like a power lifter. They're not getting any A's for, wow, he's hot.
No, they're
You know
not.
what I mean? He's an ugly fat dude, and he's doing his thing, all oiled up like this is going to make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I told him, I said, you can't, well, why can't I? I mean, he gets all offended because you're getting oil all over the fucking machines.
Again, this is only in Hollywood. This doesn't
Slimy.
happen when I go back home. This doesn't happen when I go other places. It's the
What a fat
but
little
you know what?
slime ball
It's-
getting oil all over the place. If you haven't got common sense, that's where it is. There's got to be a common sense machine.
Yeah.
Like when you go to the airport, you go through the thing, and they say, come with us. And that's got to be outside of everybody's door. When you leave the house, it's not up to you to look in the mirror and goes, hey, that looks good. Because we know how that goes.
Of course.
You look at people and you go, where were you when you looked in the mirror?
Yeah.
There's got to be something that says, we're not letting you out. We're not letting you out. You go through and it goes, maybe a bar drops in front of you. You ain't going anywhere.
That's what 24-hour fitness needs.
Yeah.
Mr. T won't be coming in, and Mr. Orgasmic won't be coming in.
Well, that's like, or you could just have it outside the gym. These things that won't let people in.
Maybe there's
the
they
gates
give you a
closed.
very quick IQ test before you go in, just to
Well,
see
some
your
of these
common
people,
sense.
Some of these people can pass those tests.
I don't know, but
Wow.
anyway,
What an insane group.
right?
People, most of you should stay home. Anyway.
And from that lovely story, going to the next. So there's this 19-year-old kid, Alexander Remnev, right? This Russian student
Yeah.
goes to Dubai, and he's taking. People take selfies are really big right now. You know what a selfie is.
Yeah, it's stupid people taking pictures of themselves, which, by the way, hardly ever look good.
In the bathroom mirror. Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. And they're
After
flexing.
taking a dump?
After taking a dump, because that's when they look their best.
Yeah.
They're able to show some abs. But this guy went to Dubai, and he went to 20 of the highest skyscrapers and climbed all the way to the top.
Right.
Went to the rooftop and took a selfie of himself.
On every rooftop.
On about 20 of them. Now, he went to the top of the Princess Tower, which it's 101 stories. So it's
Right.
the tallest residential building in the world. Mm-hmm. So this kid climbed all the way to the top, found his way up to the rooftop, and
Took a picture.
And took a picture of himself.
Didn't
Selfie.
anybody arrest him?
No, he didn't.
you could get out there
He
on the
didn't.
top.
He said he didn't get in trouble because almost all the rooftops were open.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, right.
Well, happy
If
him.
it's open, you can go up.
There you go.
And apparently they have no security or cameras in Dubai.
Right. I have a feeling this story's going somewhere.
That was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they showed pictures of this kid. It's just the whole selfie thing. 'Cause
Hold on. Let me
selfies really
just think
big right
about
now.
everything you just said. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't you think he was going to say the fucking kid fell off the building? Didn't you think that's where we were going? Like, if I started telling a story like this, it's going somewhere. It's not going to just stop with, oh, happy photo album. Oh, he looks so good on his trip. He's on his way back
Oh,
now.
because selfies are really big right now, everybody. I'm just saying.
Who gives a fuck about a selfie? I want to hear about the guy. All you saw was his camera in his hand as he's like,
Falling
holy
off the
shit, 101 stories. If somebody hurries, they'll get down there and get a picture of him when he hits. My God.
And that would be a true selfie.
Now, wouldn't that? Yeah. He goes down with his selfie and he hits the ground and he gets, because his finger hits the little
Right.
clicker, and there you go.
Yeah.
What was his name? Revnev? What'd you say his name was?
Alexander Remnev.
Revnev. I was close. Revnev. Anyway, good old. Oh God, Jamal. I'm not crazy. You thought it was going
I
somewhere
thought
cool.
it was the guy was gonna die.
Yeah, I figured something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Something, or they're going to arrest him, and they're going to. Where was it again?
Dubai.
And they were going to bring him to a Dubai prison, and suddenly,
Yeah.
it was a big story, and no, he just went on vacation.
Yeah.
How cool.
Well, last week we were talking, and
How
we were
cool for Revnev.
So last week when we were talking about the protesters, that wanted to, minimum wage brought up to what, $15 an hour,
Yeah.
right?
They
McDonald's.
want 50 now.
Well, 100 protesters actually were arrested. Hundreds went out to where was this? Oak Brook, Illinois. So they went to the headquarters of McDonald's, right, to protest, saying, "Hey, we want $15 an hour," and McDonald's said. Arrest him and him and him. And so 100 protesters were arrested
And where was this?
in Illinois, where McDonald's is located, headquarters. Yeah, so
Okay.
100 protesters.
Wow. So
They were-
that's it.
They were trespassing. McDonald's said, because they're, $100 million they're making a year. Wow. And
too
they
bad.
want $15 an hour. Give them what? You know what? Just give them the $15. You know what's going to happen? They're going to want $25 an hour. $15 is going to
I've been
last 6
saying
months.
for years.
And they're going
Those
to want.
inch yard people, you
I
got to
know.
keep them at bay.
They're going to want something else.
By the way, speaking of those inch yard assholes,
Yeah.
have you heard any more about what I was telling you about people being charged per mile for driving when the California gas tax ends?
Do you know that we're the highest taxed for that, for the gas? 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taxed more than anybody for everything.
Any other state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're going to be doing away with that. And that's why they want to
Well, you're charging
charge people
by
per
the mile.
mile to drive, which, by the way, isn't going to be good for anybody. It means rental cars are going to go up. It means everybody's going to be watching. You know what? Where do you go with it? It's like, you're paying for bags that are already paid for.
Now,
at the
here's the
grocery
question.
store.
Why are we living here? Right?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a good point. It's like, I mean, I'm from here, but why did all these other people have
We
to
really
come
can't
here?
complain, Scott. We're choosing to live here,
But I didn't come here from somewhere else.
No.
I mean, this is just.
I mean, when they say entertainment capital of the world, we're not talking movies and,
Yeah.
music. We're talking crazy people. That's entertainment itself.
Yeah, they're lunatics. Wonder what that Al's doing. I wonder if he still greases
Oh,
himself
I'm sure
up.
he is.
He looked like a mushroom. He
Yeah.
really did. He was like a short little guy, shiny mushroom. What a turd.
Little Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. So, any Bieber news? Bieber news?
No, I was looking for Bieber news, but, he goes through his
Actually,
little...
there was something. I did hear something. Where did I hear something?
Yeah.
I heard something about that little creep. Oh God, yeah. Somebody said something. Anyway, if you don't know, I can't even remember now.
He did something stupid somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Hey, can't we get the Clippers guy on here? I speaking of insane people.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to get that Clippers
Sterling.
guy on here. Sterling.
Yeah, let's bring Sterling in.
God, that would be so incredible.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hide you though, Jamal. This guy
You know
gets
what?
weird.
No,
I don't know.
can
There's
we-
something going
we'll
on.
just put a curtain around Jamal.
Well,
Who's the guy behind
he'll-
the curtain?
It's Oz. He's white. It's White Oz. He's back there. Don't touch the curtain. What's his name?
What?
The man.
Donald Sterling?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
Donald-
touch the don't touch the Sterling carpet.
Sterling, don't touch
the
yourself.
carpet. Sterling. I saw some of the interview with on what's his name's show, Anderson Cooper, and what a turd. What a
I know.
dingling guy.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know that he's racist. I think he's insane.
Well, a lot of
Because
people are saying that.
It's what he's saying is just so stupid, and it just seems like that was what was.
Well,
on
he
his
got
mind at
caught
the moment.
saying it. He was trying to backpedal. He's trying to go backwards and say that it's.
He's just nuts. But
He
you know
was
what I
just-
don't like? I never trust when people whine. When he starts this, I just want to say I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. When people, let me tell you something. It's a very good thing to remember, and trust me, I'm a good read on people. When somebody whines when they're telling you something, never fucking buy it because they're trying to win you over.
Of course.
Something else.
Yeah.
When a salesman. People who are real good salesmen, you'll notice, they smile as they give bad news. Did you ever notice that? It was unbelievable. You're never going to believe what happened. Her cat died because a truck ran over it and killed it to death. And they smile. And you're like, you're getting mixed messages. You're getting a bad story with a smile.
Well, Sterling was smiling too, wasn't he?
I don't know. I just know he was doing a lot of this. I can't tell if he smiles. He looks like a wax museum gone bad.
Well, he does. Yes.
And seriously, he's got bags under his eye. He looks like he's got Samsonites
What do
under
you
his
think
eyes.
you
Remember Samsonites, the big luggage company? Yeah. What a trip. Anyway, and the girlfriend, I got to say this too. I saw a couple shots of her. Is this a real woman?
He
Or is
looking
that
like a
one-
man.
Yeah, that thing
It's
looks
like an Anna Nicole, with the rich guy that she married.
She looks like a
it's kinda
transsexual.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
could
I'm
be.
not, and I know the technical, and they don't like being called trannies.
No.
now. That's a bad thing to say.
It's been changed 5 times, but I don't know what the new one is.
So for the sake of argument, we'll just say she looked like a tranny, and I don't want to upset anybody. If you have the right word, just let me know. I mean, I'm really not going to upset anybody, but she doesn't look like a real woman. She looks like a guy who's kind of dressed up as a woman, and he's like, and she's half black and half Mexican.
I know.
So how racist can he be? He's insane. He's not racist. He's cuckoo.
He is.
Jesus Christ. And he's like anti-gay. I think he's anti-gay.
He probably is.
Because that seemed to be like more of a big deal with him with the Magic Johnson thing.
Right.
Wait, Magic Johnson's not even gay. I think he's anti-everything and he's nuts. I don't even know what I'm saying now because he started saying he didn't do anything good for his community. Yes, he does. He's done all kinds of great things for community and for children. So, it was the AIDS thing. Yeah, he said, "Oh, because of AIDS," and I think there was like an innuendo that he was, I don't know. Anyway, it's sleeping around with a lot of women. That was it. Okay, so he doesn't like straight people. That was it. I knew it was one of those two. He likes gay people. Well, we don't know if he likes gay people, but he doesn't like straight people now. And now we'll wrap up this newscast with something from our sponsors.
It's Aaron and Scott. What were you thinking? Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. What if you heard something but did nothing? What if the music you loved was gone forever?
Check this out.
A truly intense and tightly wound app, optimized with stunning retina graphics and crystal clear electronic audio. DJ Dubstep Kit, built specifically for dubstep enthusiasts and DJs everywhere. 5 stars rave DJs around the world. Create your own dubstep music for commercial use today. Visit dubstepkit.com. Mansion Fitness, the only place where you need to train. We've selected only the best fitness trainers to ensure you reach your personal fitness goals quickly and safely. This is the real deal in personal training, not some random trainer giving you a haphazard workout on the fly. We feel strongly about what we do and we wouldn't put our brand on anything less. Visit us at mansionfitness.com and create a new you today. That's mansionfitness.com. No membership required. From the darkness below, an intense and thrilling game by the creators of Appcode Source, bringing the ultimate Gangnam game directly to your devices. Gangnam Speedrunner. Now available on your app store. Get ready to run. This app is rated G for Gangnam. Visit GangnamSpeedrunner.com.
Work it.
Okay, so I was just informed by one of our listeners that it's transgender.
Yes.
Not tranny.
No.
Tranny sounds so cool. Doesn't it really? It sounds hip.
Yeah, it does sound
It's
hip.
it's transgender. It sounds like an issue.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's transgender. Oh my God. But when you go, hey, it's tranny, everyone's like, oh, cool. Bring in the cake and pie. Let's have a ball. Doesn't it really? I'm sorry, but I like tranny. And coming from me, that's coming from my heart. I feel I'm doing the right thing.
Cake and ball.
Yeah, kick and ball.
You said a cake and ball.
No, a cake and pie. Didn't
Well,
I
yeah.
say cake and
I,
pie?
think I don't know.
Cake and pie. I thought you said something. There was a ball in there.
No,
like balls.
Your mind's in the gutter
No,
again.
I thought you said
gutter.
What are you talking about?
Good God, cake and balls. First of all, I'm talking about trannies, and there's no balls involved. It's like we're done with the balls. Cake and balls. No. Anyway, to my transgender community, just understand that when I say tranny, it's to make you all sound so cool. I think it's a cool word, tranny.
I do too.
Tranny. But it takes away from what we used to know. A tranny was a transmission. Remember?
Yeah.
I know.
We're going to work on the tranny. Everyone's like, where is she? Where is he?
Yeah.
It's the Buick. Get your mind out of the gutter. But back then, there was no such thing.
Well, even the word gay. Gay didn't mean gay. Gay meant happy and joyous.
Okay.
Back in the day. How you feeling? How you doing, man? I'm doing gay. I'm gay, man. I'm gay today.
I don't
Nobody
think
ever
anybody
said
that.
What a fucking weirdo. Good God. Okay, check this out.
Only the people in LA were saying that.
I don't know. Okay, check this out. What was it in the 70s? They wouldn't refer to them as, it wasn't referred to as gay, like when you watch newscasts and stuff like that. What was it? It was the homosexual community.
Yeah.
I think is how they were called. What else? Queer.
Yeah.
That was the word, queer. And that was the word I always heard when I was a kid. Hey, the queers are always be on the news and shit like that. So, yeah. Well, anyway, think about that. Sounds a lot better than gay.
Yeah.
Gay sounds so generic. Gay. Why is it that gay really represents the men? Did you ever notice that? It's the gay men. When you say, oh, the gays. The gays are here.
Right.
You always think of a group of guys, looking like the cover of, YMCA. What's that group? Yeah, remember them? Yeah, the Village People.
The Village People.
But nobody ever considered, because lesbians go by lesbian.
Right.
The gay and lesbian community.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So why is it that gay really involves all?
It really does, but it's.
But they got to have their own special word.
Yes.
So if gay represents all, men and women, and lesbian has to do with women, where's the word for just the guys? Queer?
I guess.
Not really. Because lesbian's not a derogatory term where queer is.
Right.
Where's the homosexual word that represents the gay men that's technical, that maybe our listener can fill me in? Transgender Mr. Man. Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. There's no real one word that means technical gay men.
Yeah.
Like lesbian.
Right.
Why do they get such a fancy name, too? It's lesbian. It's long. It's got a couple of syllables.
It does.
Lesbian. It's got 3 syllables.
It sounds sexy.
Lesbian.
Whenever you have a Z sound,
Well.
and I know it's S, but in this case it's not lesbian. Hey, the lesbian. It's lesbian. Lesbian.
Yeah.
It sounds like something you want to get involved with, doesn't it? Hey, it's a lesbian. I love saying it.
Because gay is it's just so
Gay's stupid.
short. Okay, well, if
Gay.
it's a gaysbian. A gabian.
That sounds like an animal with 2 heads, doesn't it? It fucks itself. A gabian. Sounds like a giraffe. Sounds like I picture in my head a giraffe with 2 heads, and it just fucks itself. A gabian. It's just terrible. I don't even like I can't even take that seriously. We need a word. Has our listener sent in anything on
No,
what
he
the
hasn't.
technical? Well, I guess I got him
Well,
tongue-tied, huh?
in the meantime, let's go on to other news other than talking about finding another new word.
Trying
for,
to figure
for
out
word
the
gay.
microphone, buddy. You know you're
That's
having
what you
trouble
get for
over
sitting
there.
in my spot. You know what?
Your spot, my ass.
You
Here we
complain
go.
about and
Here
bitch
we
about
go.
every little thing.
Oh yeah, who's been bitching so far with your
What?
fucking characters at the gym? The orgasm man.
I'm just telling you. Hey, that's just
the
the facts.
oily guy.
I'm
Those
only-
are
those are
bitch,
facts.
Bitch. He was bitching about it, was it? It's just me? No.
Jamal, am
Jamal
I-
knows. Jamal knows.
You-
Just like Jamal was expecting somebody to fall off a building.
Jamal, you tell
Yo,
me.
What up there to take selfies?
You're telling me if you weren't running on the treadmill, some guy was having orgasmic sounds
Would
for
it-
30 minutes. You're telling me that would be bitching and whining?
Of course it would. If I started bitching about it, I'd be bitching about it. That's why they call it bitching. Bitch. My God.
I'm just giving you the news. That's why the show's called "What Were You Thinking?" That's what were these
Giving me
people
the
thinking?
news would be some newscaster saying something like this. And today's top story is blah, 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 blah. And he would move on to the next.
Well, you know
Now,
what?
And it bothered me because this, and it bothered me. The line producer would come out and say, fire, you're fired. You don't get this involved in
And
your
you know
story.
what? That's why the news is so goddamn boring.
Well, I didn't say I
They
like
need
the
that-
fucking news.
Well, I'm just telling you.
I didn't say I don't mind you
You know,
bitching.
I'm
But just don't act like
not
I'm the only
bitching.
one that bitches.
I'm just being
Jamal,
real.
am I the only one that bitches? Obviously not. Today we started off with a little bitch session. Little bitch session.
Okay, let's go into the next news here because
I can hardly wait.
oh yeah, well last week when we were talking about dogs going into like public places, that
Yeah.
you were telling me what store did you go into like
Well, I
some-
wouldn't say I was bitching. I just
Yeah,
simply
you
said,
did. You
see, I was bitching. I totally was bitching.
I know you were.
I'll own up to
You
it.
said you were
we
in a,
all bitch.
You were in a store.
Yeah, I
some
was in
guy
a
came
computer store.
Right, and the guy came with the dog, and the leash wrapped around your legs and tied you up. And
Well, the guy's on one side, his stupid little dog comes around on the other, and the
Right.
leash chokes my fucking
Yeah.
legs. And he thinks he's cute. My dog's so cute.
Well, it could be worse because there's a guy, in Ontario, Canada, who walked into a coffee shop, right,
right.
with his pet moose. Yeah.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
what was it?
No, it was a moose. It was a fucking moose. He went
you have him
to-
on a leash?
Yeah, he had it on a leash.
Now, a moose, they can get up to like
They get pretty
2,000
big.
pounds.
They get pretty damn big.
Yeah, that's like 2,000 pounds. You bring your moose into a place. How do you
Yeah.
get him in the door? He puts his head down, walks in. I'm trying to picture a moose. It's like a big horse, right?
It was a rescue.
He rescued the
Well, he
moose.
saw the moose on the side of the highway,
Right.
And he was feared that it was going to get hit by a car, so he just took it in.
Was it a baby moose?
It was an adolescent, kind of in between. It wasn't like full grown. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
But it's just
So
why
let me
not?
go. Okay, so
Bring
just get this straight. So he saved it on the freeway and then brought it in the coffee shop on his way home, or he had been living with the moose for 10 years and brought it down to coffee all the time. I mean, what's going on?
I'd have to ask him.
Well, I'm
on
just
how he spends
curious.
his days with his moose.
Well, how
But
shocked
apparently-
I'm going to be it depends
I'm
on
just
the
assuming this
background.
is his pet moose, just as much as people here bring their animals to the
You
gym.
see what I'm getting at, right, Jamal? I'm glad we have an audience. You see what I'm saying, right? Like if he was just rescued him and he brought him home and happened to
if
go
it was
in
a
coffee.
baby moose, it'd be cool. But a giant, big ass moose.
Yeah, just even if it was giant big ass, I'm on my way to the SPCA. I've rescued a moose. I'd like a coffee real quick, and I'll be right out of here. But if this guy's bringing in, hold on, gallop slowly. We're into the coffee shop. We don't do that here. Like the moose going, okay. You know, I don't know.
What's
what
that-
kind of noise
what-
does a
what's-
moose make?
Okay, it's just like that. Okay.
Shake its
What
tail,
was that-
break a
no,
window.
No. Who was that? What was that cartoon with that?
Rocky
that,
and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bull. Yeah, Bullwinkle.
But isn't he a bull?
That's what
Isn't he a bull though?
He's a
That's why it's
moose.
called.
He's a moose.
Oh, moose and squirrel. That's
moose
right.
and
Yes.
And the little man who talks. No. Natasha. She was the one who talked like this.
Yes, like that.
And the little guy would talk like this. He was like a and she would say, "Moose and squirrel must die." She was sexy, and then he was the evil one.
And then
Anyway,
how did the moose sound?
he was kind of. Hold on.
That was like an Indian accent.
Hey, Rocky. Hey, Rocky. He was kind of silly. He was kind of like the little guy on Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Yogi. Hey, Boo Boo. And Boo Boo. Yeah.
Boo Boo.
So Yogi was a Boo Boo.
That's
Hey,
all
Boo
it
Boo. Get off my lap, Boo Boo. We're on the air. We only do this at home on Friday. And don't talk about it. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even better news. So
Wait, no. It's gonna
this
get
is gonna get
better.
better. Oh yeah.
Shit. Better than what? The
Folks,
last thing
if
was
anybody
cool.
has been watching American
better than
Idol,
that.
if anybody's been watching American Idol this season, which I don't think anybody has because the ratings have just been dropping and dying. I don't
too
know
bad.
if this was the producer's idea to try and amp up the ratings for the show, but yeah, on Wednesday's finale of American Idol, Ryan Seacrest treated America by singing himself.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and which I think made everyone's ears bleed. But he sang the song right here. You know, waiting.
No.
Yeah,
What's
here,
right
waiting.
here?
I'm right here waiting for you.
I don't
Wherever
know
you
that
go.
song.
whatever
Who sang the
you
real
say.
one?
Richard Marx.
Is he a recent guy?
Who hasn't heard this song? Right here, waiting for you.
Apparently me. But go on.
He's such an idiot.
I'm such an idiot.
What I'm getting at is that Ryan Seacrest saying he can't sing. It sounded like
Did he sound like this?
very close. Well, I'm thinking, it sounded like Corky from A Life Goes On.
So did
Do
that.
you guys remember?
So
do you
did that.
remember that show?
Yeah, I
Life
know
Goes
exactly
On?
who Corky was.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice. He's making fun.
I'm not making fun. I'm just saying that's what he sounded like.
What was it? Was it autism or what was it? He had a little issue, that guy. Oh, it's terrible. In the corner with you for
What?
10 minutes.
That's what he sounded like.
Oh, my
It was just like when that Indian guy hit you from behind and you were telling what he sounded. That's what he sounded
Yeah,
like.
He sounded that way.
If
but
anybody
he,
doesn't know what Corky, so I'm just saying Ryan Seacrest sounded like Corky.
He wasn't retarded, though. He was Indian. I draw the line somewhere.
I'll make fun of people, but I'm not going to make fun of them with the retarded.
No, you can't make fun
I'm
of people
not.
like that. And
I'm not-
besides, he's a
and
really
I
cool
wasn't
guy.
making fun of him. I'm just saying.
Hey, I happen to know him, and he lives over in Encino. He's a crossing guard now, and that is one corner that has more cars in their front yard. God bless me, tries, but I like that guy, Corky. And I'm the only one who still calls him Corky. He's like, I have a real name. I'm like, to me, you're still Corky. How's your sister? How's that girl your sister? And I'm like, and then you hear horns honking up into the lawn. I go, stop waving that sign. It's yield and stop. It's yield and stop. I had to leave because I was afraid somebody was going to get killed. It's terrible. It's just fun. Okay, so what's
sir,
next?
You actually know him?
Yes, he's a crossing guard. In
You were kidding.
Encino.
I got to go there.
No, you don't.
Why?
Because he's not good at it. He tried to work at the Burbank airport. You know the guy with the things, the cones?
He did not.
No, he didn't.
He was
they wouldn't
dir-
hire him.
He was directing aircraft.
He wanted to. I asked him. I said, "Why don't you act anymore?" He says, "Because I wanted to work at the airport and be the guy that just
directed airplanes
he
into the
usually
hangar.
He's got two orange
Yeah,
things, they
orange
glow,
cones,
kind
yeah.
of. They wouldn't have it. They said, "No, you can't work here." And I said, "Well, okay." And then he said, "But the school district took him on."
The school district will take anybody.
Apparently, they took him. I was not going to say apparently they'll take.
So bagging
anybody.
groceries. Well, now you got to pay for 10 cents for the bag, but
No, but this guy and it's.
But he's
it's-
he's a nice guy. He's a cool guy. He seems like
He's a really nice guy,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's a lot of cars that are going up the curb behind him and shit.
well, he must be
and it's
good at
like,
it. He hasn't gotten hit yet.
Well, everything else on that corner's been wiped out. I think trees and mailboxes are a thing of the past, but other than that, nobody wants to fire him. They're like, oh, wait, he doesn't do the show anymore. Burbank Airport wouldn't take him on. We can't
Can't send him to pavilions.
But you know what? Here's the thing. It's all good. I don't even think he really works there. I was making everything up.
You're such an idiot, you dumbass.
I don't want to say. Somebody calls in and goes, Corky is not doing that. He's my neighbor and he works at or IBM or something.
IBM.
Yeah.
Packaging.
He's in packaging.
He's in the mailroom.
He's in the mailroom. Oh my God. But how do we get off on this?
I don't know.
You were talking about a story first. Go back to it. I want to go.
About the moose?
Yeah.
I was talking about American Idol, Ryan Seacrest singing.
Oh, so he sang that song, Richard Marx.
Yes, Richard
Where
Marx.
did Richard Marx come from?
I don't know. The whole point of the story
Hold on, I'll
was
ask you, Jamal.
It was about
Less
Ryan
attitude
Seacrest
over
singing.
here. Is Richard Marx a new singer? Has he been around for a
He's
while?
been around for a while.
I don't know.
Richard Marx.
He's older than Jamal.
Okay. Anyway, so you didn't like Ryan Idle's...
Ryan Idol, yes.
What was his name?
Yes, Ryan Idol.
Ryan
just
Seacrest.
like it took
Ryan's-
you 6 months that it was Justin Bieber, not Justin Bieber.
Ryan Idle. I took Ryan
From American Idol,
Seacrest
Seacrest, and
from
you just
Idol.
connected them to.
You know
it's
what?
okay.
Why waste words?
It's all right.
Everybody got
Everybody
the idea.
knows.
Ryan Idle and
But you
American
can go,
Seacrest.
you can watch it on YouTube if you missed it.
So it was pretty lousy, huh?
It was horrible.
Is Ryan Seacrest a singer?
You know,
by
here's
nature?
the thing. No, he sucks. You don't sing.
You don't
I
care
just-
for him, huh? You don't care for him. And this is a show that judges singers, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I think the ratings were so low. I think Ryan. You know what? I think if we just throw you out there, maybe we'll get.
Was he
some-
really trying?
He was.
He thought he sounded
was
good?
honestly trying really hard.
And you could tell that
I
he
could-
thought, hey, this is it?
You could tell Ryan was
fuck, I'm
was trying.
embarrassed. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
He was.
That's just
He was. It
terrible.
was like at a piano recital, and he
You
was
know,
doing the best that he could.
I heard Ryan Idle is a porn star.
He is. And I just realized this. He's a gay porn star. They don't have a special word
Not
for
Ryan
that.
Seacrest,
We just
Ryan
call
Idle.
him gay. Gay. It's not like lesbian. They have their own special word. We already
and we're
went
not
through
talking about Ryan
this.
Seacrest. We're talking about Ryan Idol.
Ryan Seacrest obviously is a singer. We all know that now. He's not a gay porn star.
As everybody's googling Ryan Idol, like, oh, apparently
Ryan Idle, yeah, he was a gay porn star, and he's maybe
What a
he's-
coincidence.
Maybe he works for the school district in Encino. I don't know.
Maybe he's now the crossing guard.
Corky's doing one quarter, and Ryan Idle's whacking him in the other. Anyway, so yeah, that's too bad. So anyway, guy
Yeah.
brought a moose in, huh?
What were you thinking with Aaron and Scott? The show that gets to the core of all the bull. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. In a world where developers compete to promote their apps, in a time where advertising is key to your success and profit on any app store, create stunning app demo videos with the voice heard around the world. Make your app stand out among the rest. For commercial use on websites, trailers, YouTube, and more. Some restrictions may apply. Visit appcodesource.com and order your custom voiceover today. You know, we here at the studio are really athletic guys, and as a result, we're always pulling this, overstretching that. You know how it goes. You get hurt from time to time, or you just sleep wrong and wake up with some sort of ache or pain. But no matter what the situation is, we choose who we consider to be one of the best chiropractors in LA. Dr. Chet Millett. Headaches, backaches, neck aches. He's the guy we trust with our pain. Dr. Millett is located at Body Structure in Hollywood, California on Cole Street across from Gold's Gym. Seriously, we know this guy. He's got the experience and expertise, and he cares. That's Dr. Chet Millett. Give him a call at 323-469-8062 or look him up on the web at bodystructurela.com, or you can find him on Yelp. Dr. Chet Millett. He's the guy we trust with our pain.
And we're back with my co-host who got Ryan Seacrest wrong with Ryan Idle. It's okay.
I just mixed them up.
It's okay.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, you get mixed up with some gay porn star. It's okay.
Does Ryan Idle, does Ryan, first of all, it's not even a real
Seacrest.
fucking name. Does Ryan Seacrest, does he look like a,
Ellen?
No, what's
He
that?
kind of does look like Ellen.
I know.
Does he?
Yeah. A
little bit.
DeGeneres?
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
What are those big birds?
Ostrich.
Does he look like an ostrich? Kind of. The mouth. You know their little beaks.
I don't know. I'll have to go when I get home. I'm gonna have to
Take a
pull
look
that
at the
up and-
picture. Take a look,
we
and then
do-
put it next to something.
Yeah. Can we do
next to
a
an ostrich?
Yeah.
And I want to get an
Can we
idea
do a
of
side
what
by
we're
side
doing.
pic?
And don't do it like, for everybody to see, but I just want you to see Jamal, and I want you to tell me if you could see some sort of resemblance.
All right.
It does look like an
He does. Okay, now you can
Well, let's.
take a look, Aaron. Take a look. Look at that.
Oh,
I'll
you-
keep everyone entertained.
Oh,
Aaron's looking at a picture of an ostrich.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little
does
bit goes a
little
long
bit.
way in my book. Anyway,
Well, let's get out of the silliness in a little bit, okay? And we're going to go into a segment of the show that's, because we're here-
serious?
yeah, we want to get serious for
Are
a
we
moment.
going to talk about
No,
religion?
No,
Politics?
no.
Okay.
We're going to talk about. I wanted to give something to help people out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, because we're here to help people. That's what we do on this show.
What were you thinking?
Not only do we inform people
We
about
help
the
them.
crazy shit that goes on in the world,
Right. And
you
why
know,
people do it.
and why people do it,
But we help people.
But we help people.
We help people.
We help
do.
people.
Change their lives.
We
We
change their
change
lives.
lives.
We
We
do.
change lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Aaron, you're so special.
Thank you.
You're wonderful.
And and on that note,
On this note, this mic is like a bad.
I want to go
bad-
over a list of things that this is towards the guys. Okay, all you guys out there that think you're ugly, that you don't have a chance with another guy or a girl, whether you're gay or straight, doesn't matter. I'm going to give you some things that you can do.
Let's
right
clear
now.
something up. Even though somebody's really ugly, and they might not think
I'm
that
just
they
saying
have,
if they think.
No, I
they
get you.
think.
Totally understand. But
Okay.
just because, let's say you're straight and you're really ugly, that you don't have a chance with women, don't hop the fence thinking you're going to get lucky with a guy.
I'm just saying if the guys
Because they have
if-
standards too.
Listen.
And the same with a woman, right? Right. If you're
I'm
ugly,
just saying this
just stay home.
This is for all guys.
Stay home, guys. If you're ugly, stay home. I'm going to save you trouble. It's a reason, unless you're loaded. Women love loaded men.
Can I get back?
Ugly
Can I
loaded
get back to
men.
my point? Because again, we're back.
Ugly men who have lots of money go far. Remember that.
Hey.
Remember that.
You're being silly.
I mean, being serious.
Yeah,
you
you-
tell me, Jamal. Go find an ugly little rich guy and see all the beauties hanging around him,
He's
right?
probably getting laid a lot
How
more than
silly is that?
And that percentage is very small, but we're talking about the majority of the guys,
yeah.
right?
Because they're not loaded.
because they're not loaded.
Go on with your story. I'm sorry.
Anyway, thank you. But these are things that guys can do to be instantly hot right now, like a snap of the finger.
Hey, Aaron, I'm all ears.
me. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody
Jamal's
wants to hear
like, let
this
me
one.
pull out my notebook.
Yeah, let's check this shit
Let me
out.
pull out my highlighter.
And for you good-looking guys, it can only help you more.
Again, this is instantly, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was going through the list, and it's not bad.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. Number one,
Yes.
rolled up sleeves.
Roll
That's
up your
right.
sleeves.
Show the forearms. That's right.
You
Show 'em,
mean-
guys.
What if you have
If you
toothpick forearms?
What's that?
What if your forearms are like toothpicks?
It's better to show your forearm than not. It just shows a little bit more sexy, more appeal, more
Unless your
sex
arms
appeal.
are just plain ugly. But okay.
Scott,
Go
come on.
Come on. I'm going to go with you on
You know
this
what?
one.
You're being you're negative Nancy right now. I need you to be
Negative
I need
Nancy.
you to be positive Peter.
Positive Peter. I'm going to go with Positive Peter because he sounds like he's got an illness. Positive Peter. Positive Peter. Peter's positive, but he's happy. Okay, so go on.
All right. Well, here's the okay. Being unaware of their own hotness. Some guys they think they're good looking, right?
They wear it.
They wear it.
It's a little
That's-
obvious.
It's a little obvious,
tacky.
and it's a little tacky, and it's unattractive.
Correct.
guys. If you just don't play it so hard, just if you know you're good looking or you know you're hot, don't play it so big.
That works.
Step
For,
it-
that works for the hot guys, but
No,
the
no,
ones
no.
who are just plain
No, it's
ugly,
not.
they walk around like, "Hey, I'm unaware
No,
of
what
it."
I'm saying is
Everybody's
just-
unaware of
no.
it.
No, because even the guys that are hot that do that make them ugly. See?
I
So
understand.
it has a counter effect on it.
And the guys who are just plain ugly,
Still play the same card. I think so. Yeah, play the same card.
play the same card.
Here's another one. Have a 5 o'clock shadow. Personal preference, but that light scruff, kind of gives that masculinity,
Yeah.
as opposed to like a little boy, boyish look.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Cool.
I guess.
So we got rolled up sleeves.
What's next on the list?
I can't grow facial hair, by the way.
No, this
This is about as thick as it gets if you're, if you're looking at it.
you're gonna just have to go with adhesive and glue shit on your face, Jamal. There's that Halloween store down on Hollywood Boulevard.
This is a great list. I need the
Scott.
next one.
A nice low voice. Not like Barry White, but
But
like
what if
just-
you don't have a low voice?
Anybody can lower the voice.
No.
God, you're just so negative.
No, people don't just lower it. They whisper. They go like this. They think
Just
that's low.
Lower, as opposed to, hey, how you doing? Loud. Just be soft.
Oh, then
Low
that's
tone.
different.
No, I'm just saying lower.
Don't be loud. Be
low-
soft.
Lower your voice. Be soft.
Okay.
Okay. You don't have a
Next.
problem with that because your voice is always so low.
Next.
Here's another one. Physical gentleness during sex.
You mean you just don't fucking tear people up?
Exactly. Yes.
There wasn't a hole there before. Look what you did to my hip.
So here's it. Don't be so aggressive. So kind of actually hold back a little bit.
On the aggression.
On the aggression, because
course.
if you're having sex, right, and you're the aggressor, like,
Yeah.
sometimes that can be a little overbearing. And the other person's like, it's just like, calm down.
Yeah.
But if you almost kind of hold back just a little bit,
Yeah.
it's almost like a tease.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
other party's going to be like, I kind of want more.
Yeah, you'll win them over.
And you'll win them over.
Every time.
With the rolled up sleeves.
rolled up sleeves, gentleness,
Facial hair.
deep voice.
Facial hair. That's right.
Oh
Make sure you leave your shirt on when you're doing it.
I'm so excited about this. I want to hear the next one. What's next on the list? Jamal, you keeping track?
Here's
I'm
the,
keeping
he's
track.
he's
I'm
writing.
writing.
He's
I'm
got his
writing
he's
these.
got his
This is
highlighter.
This is special. This is really good.
I sense sarcasm, and,
No!
and right now
Not at-
you're being ugly right now.
Oh my God!
You are. You
Is that
are,
on your
you
little
are-
list?
Yeah, it is. You are
No
being,
sarcasm?
You're being ugly right now.
Get to the sarcasm one.
you know what?
What's that, number 7?
I think
Don't
it-
be sarcastic.
I'm going to send you out. I'm going to go stand in the corner
Okay,
because
Aaron,
people
come
right now
on.
are trying to.
Somewhere in town,
Folks,
there's
I
this
apologize.
14-year-old going, just give me the next one. I
I
want
know.
this list.
Scott,
Go ahead.
just relax. All right,
Talk low.
as I use my small voice. There
Sound
you
like a fucking Smurf.
Here's another one. Okay, next one. Having that boy smell, right? So I'm not saying going heavy with the cologne, but nice clean shower and just kind of like that natural, pheromones, that your body
Right.
produces.
Right.
Get that nice little manly smell. Don't go overpowering with the cologne.
Right.
Men, guys, they kind of like that.
Smell good.
Yeah. Do you do that?
Just listening. Go on.
No, I'm asking you. Do you do that?
Well, not today. I got excited with some Old Spice. It's a trip
And then-
down memory lane. But you notice I say it with
this
deep.
next one. This one's a little bold, but if you're with somebody that you like, but say the person's name loud to kind of get their attention. It kind of a little abrupt. If that makes sense.
Give me an example
Scott!
of this one. Oh, that's frantic. That fucking irritate me right there. I say, who shot him or plugged him in? Good God. You better be showing your forearms when you do that, because that's going to really take away from everything else.
Just saying.
And by the way, you didn't do it in that voice that's calm, did he? No. Yeah, that's counteracting.
You can do combos.
Oh,
You can do combos.
do a combo between your low, soothing, soft voice and that one. Go ahead. Let's sit back for that. Go ahead. Give me the combo on that.
I'm not attracted to you, so it wouldn't work.
Just you got to do it. You got
We might
just
have to do it.
Huh?
What?
You have to give us an example. Okay, go
You
on.
put me on the spot like that. I don't
There's one
know.
left, guys.
We have 1 minute left.
Okay. Here another one. At least be able to cook at least one dish well.
Okay, that's the
easy.
only one that made sense.
That's easy.
Another one. Tattoos.
Tattoos.
Yes. Yeah. Another one. Tipping well.
Tipping well.
Yes.
I lost. Wow.
What about if
That
you,
just makes you look cheap, Jamal.
if you just want to screw the waiter? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, with your date if you're with somebody.
Oh, show them that you tip well.
Yes.
I got you.
It just says a lot about your persona, about your personality, and yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Here's another one. I don't know why it's on the list, but I think it's funny. Holding a kitten. That's right. Just carrying one around with you.
Oh God, Aaron.
You will attract everybody. Oh, what a cute little pussy. Yeah. Scott, I could see you just walking around with a kitty cat
10 seconds left.
in your hands. And I think that's it. I think, guys, that list right there itself, that last
I'm
one,
going to tell you something.
that's a winner.
Somebody ugly wrote this list, and there's still no hope for them. So don't get your hopes up.